Hello Kids Box 4, how are you doing? Ready for our second lesson today? Okay, last lesson we looked at a song which was telling us about how to look after our world today and to take care of it. And today we're going to be having a look at how we can look after animals in the world. So you'll need your pupil books and activity books. Don't forget your notebooks too. And open your pupil book to page 52. Pupil book, page 52. What's the title of the lesson? That's right, it's Endangered Animals. Can you hear the word? Can you see the word danger in it? That gives us a clue as to what that word means. Endangered is the word that we give to an animal, or a plant even, that's in danger of disappearing forever in our world today. And that might be because people are killing the animal, maybe for its skin or for its fur, or for parts of the animal like the tusks on a rhinoceros. Or it could be because the climate is changing and getting warmer and the animals or plants are dying. So some animals, we only have a few of them left. And the name for this is endangered animals. Can you see the fact at the top right of the page? The fact with the star next to it says the name Arctic comes from a Greek word meaning near the bear. The Arctic is here in the world. Can you see it on the map? It's right at the top, near the North Pole. And we learnt that word the other week. So not Antarctica, down in the south, but the Arctic in the north. And the name Arctic, it says, comes from a word meaning near the bear. So that means a bear lives there. But not an ordinary bear. You might already know this. The bears that live here have white coats. They are white and they are called polar bears. And you can see them in the first picture on page 52. Okay, have a look at question 1 in your books. The question says, look, which animals do you think are endangered? And you've got 5 choices: a polar bear, kangaroo, goat, Siberian tiger and panda. Which animals do you think are endangered? Take a few seconds to think about it. Okay, which animals did you think were endangered? A goat? No, you can see goats on the mountains around Mostar sometimes. A kangaroo? There's actually plenty of these hopping around Australia. No, the endangered animals in these 5 pictures are the polar bear, which lives in the Arctic, the Siberian tiger and the panda. There are not many of these left in the wild. Okay, let's go to the next activity, and it's all about Lily. Can you see in the box on the left here? It says Lily wants to help the world. She wants to stop the earth from getting hotter and the Arctic from getting smaller. And she's in a society called Green Heroes that help endangered animals. What a lovely thing to do, to help animals that are in danger. So what I'd like you to do now is to read what she says. in the section which starts "Polar bears live in the Arctic." Read the text now. Pause the video. Okay, have you read it? Now look at the questions underneath. There are 6 statements, but they are not correct. You need to correct the sentences. So, for example, number 1. Number 1 says, polar bears live on mountains and swim in the lake. No, that's not right. We can see from what Lily says that polar bears live on the ice, not the mountains, and they swim in the sea and not the lake. So you need to cross out the word mountains and replace it with the word ice, and cross out the word lake and replace it with the word sea. Now you try. Correct the answers for questions 2 to 5 and write in the correct words. Pause the video. Okay, let's go on to page 53 now. Now we're going to hear Lily talking to a friend about the Society Green Heroes and their work. Listen to what she has to say and write yes or no next to the questions. So for example, number 1, Lily's project is called Help the World. If this is correct, write yes next to number 1. If it's not true, write no next to number 1. So listen carefully to Lily and write yes or no next to questions 1 to 7.
Can I ask you some questions about the Green Heroes and your project called Help the World?
Yes, of course, Paul. The Green Heroes is a society for young people who want to protect endangered animals.
Oh, good. We know now that the Earth is hotter than it was before. The weather is changing and animals are endangered. Why is this?
Well, there are a lot of answers to that question. Today, more people drive cars, so the air in big cities is dirtier.
So, is it a good idea to walk and ride bikes?
Yes, it is. We can also use public transport like buses and trains.
Is the problem only in cities?
No. In the forests, people are cutting down trees to get more wood to make tables, chairs and paper. But the world needs trees and forests to clean the air.
Oh. What other problems does this give us?
Well, when people cut down trees in our forests, animals like Siberian tigers lose their habitat.
What does that mean?
Well, when forests get smaller, it's more difficult for tigers to live there. It's difficult for them to get food to eat and look after their babies.
Oh dear. So, what can we do to help the world?
Well, we can do a lot of things. We can use less paper.
Okay, let's go to the activity book now. Open up your activity book to page 52. Again, you'll see the title Endangered Animals, and this time we've got a reading and match activity. Draw the line from questions 1 to 5 to the answers A to E. The first one has been done for you. So polar bears are endangered because oceans are getting hotter. Okay, see if you can draw the lines from the numbers to the letters. Pause the video, have a go at this activity. Okay, boys and girls, very well done for today. Don't forget to send me a picture of pupil book page 52 and 53 and activity book page 52, please. That's all the work you should have done today. Now then, if you're feeling very adventurous, if you really care about animals, and if you really don't have enough to do whilst you're at home all this time, you can also have a go at the activity in the pupil book on page 53. That activity is to make a poster all about endangered animals. This would be something very special, and we could also put this up on our classroom wall when we come back together again. So if you would like to do this, you can. That would be very nice. But if you don't have time, just remember to send me the pictures, pupils book page 52 and 53 and activity book. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.